How are you? Hey guys and gals, Paul Burry from Family Friendly Gaming doing FFG Sports on the NFL Draft 2025. There are some topics I really want to go over related to the draft. First and foremost, the biggest story, they're doing this big thing about Shadir Sanders, the son of Deion Sanders. He played at Colorado, quarterback. I think his record was like 13 and 12. The thing I noticed is the media had this big story about, oh, he's going to be drafted here and he's going to be drafted there, and oh, he had a historic slide. But let's actually analyze this. Who determines these mock drafts? Well, the media. So wouldn't the storyline, or shouldn't the storyline be how disconnected the media was from what was really going to happen with the 32 NFL teams, right? Because I remember day one, he didn't get drafted. We're shocked. Why didn't he get drafted? Is there an NFL conspiracy? Are there people going after him? And why do you even go there, right? Why go there? I don't get it. First off, you should be acknowledging that you are not in tune or in touch with these teams. You are completely disconnected from reality. It's not what happened. You know what I'm saying? And coming up with the conspiracy theories and all this other garbage makes no sense to me. You need to look at it and go, you know what? Maybe we overestimated his skills. Maybe we overestimated where he was going to get pulled. Now, he finally did get pulled in the 5th round by Cleveland. And the thing is, I'm perplexed by Cleveland. Had multiple picks before then that they could have picked him, and they didn't. And I think they already picked a different quarterback before, if I remember right. So why exactly do you trade up with the Seahawks, give the Seahawks another pick to get him? You thought someone else was going to grab him? By the way, Cleveland now has 5 quarterbacks on the roster. And 2 of them, I think, are rookies. So I guess you're going to keep 1 veteran and 2 rookies. Oh, then you've also got what's his face, Deshaun Watson. On you signed Flacco and who was the other guy? They signed someone who had been from the Steelers, I think. I can't remember the guy's name, but it's what? So I thought that was a strange. They're going to have to be cutting some quarterbacks. I mean, it's obvious. But I don't know. I don't know what Cleveland's thinking with that pick, and like I said, with all their what they all picked. My Seahawks seem to get a pretty good draft pick, and they did, from my opinion, did a really good job. I think other teams did a pretty decent job as well in the draft. So we'll just have to see. Lots of moving, shaking, things going, and ultimately we're going to have to see where things go. But again, I go back to the media should be more about how disconnected they were from reality than how this person had a historic slide. I mean, it's more about the media not comprehending the teams, what the teams were going to do, and what the teams were focused on, and what the teams needed. I mean, I am very happy that the Seahawks finally have started addressing the offensive line, which has been horrible for a long time. And, it'd be with Pete Carroll, he'd sit there and be like, oh, we're going to get another running back. And every year we're going to get a running back in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd round. And it's oh, dude, we need offensive line. Get some offensive linemen. I don't know why they hadn't been doing that. So ultimately, we see, each year how the teams do. And, any rookie for any team can seriously change that team. It just takes one. It just takes one. And there are some players that will, they will sign. They will not be undrafted. They'll come in and they'll get on a team. I know there have been different players throughout the years who've done great. And everyone freaking out about where Shadur Sanders gets picked. I mean, where was Tom Brady picked? The 6th round? I think Russell Wilson was 4th round. So we're talking players who have Super Bowl wins, and a lot of people call Tom Brady the GOAT. Lots of Super Bowl appearances, lots of Super Bowl wins. Where he was drafted doesn't matter. What really matters is once you get on a team, what you do with that opportunity. So take the opportunity and shine. That's my opinion. Don't worry about it. If you want to use that as cannon fodder, you want to use that as fuel to add to your fire, then do it. But go out there, do well, and again, get on whatever team you can get on and play well. It'll go good for you. So that's kind of my attitude on the draft. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.